Alright.
I'm doomed out more than normal because Logi wasn't cooperating. In fact, I'm going to try it again just in case.
Is everyone in roll 20?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Negative.
Okay.
I'm on the map.
Let me do the do.
Crap, what am I doing? What am I doing?
I don't know. Come, moving camera.
If you were asking if I skidooed into this Roll20 map, like I was
Skadoosh.
in Blue's clues, I have not skidooed into the actual map, but I do have the website.
Well, I did, and you can too.
Oh my god, my cat got back out here.
Ow.
Life is being such a troll.
Wife.
I was gonna suggest cats know how to open doors, but okay.
Okay.
I don't know why Logi isn't cooperating. Alright, one sec. I'm going to close it and do it again.
I'm gonna see if my computer can tolerate mining Bitcoin at medium optimization and playing D&D at the same time.
Same time.
Let's see.
Hey, cat, you knocked down my phone. And now you try to attack it because you thought that you... Something fun. Now she's complaining that she didn't get to attack it. Cats.
Sorry, guys. I did not.
Hey, I was killing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Brinshanda!
Brinshanda. Caer-Dineval.
What? Shri and Shri stats?
So Caer-Dineval is where we are right now. So I put myself at the castle area where I think we are right now. I think.
Yup.
No.
You
Yeah,
know,
we got to the castle gates.
Pronunciation stuff you told me about the other night, Alex, really breaks my immersion because I really thought that these names were based off like Celtic stuff, and I got excited about it. And now I'm sad.
Oh, well, they're very much not Celtic, so your immersion was wrong.
Yeah.
Your immersion sucks.
Your immersion sucks,
I'm
dude.
aware.
It's actually pronounced Caer-Dineval.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a C as in like the Italian
Unrelated.
C.
I'm gonna not be able to play anymore from here forward.
Okay, so sorry. I should have done this.
Oh yeah, did I ever show you the art of your character that I made? By the way,
Travis?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes. Alex and man. One looks dope.
Nice. Do you like it?
Yeah, no,
We'll make a
good.
version 2 eventually. So
Dope was
Me too.
an affirmation.
nice.
The art looks very good.
Dope is good. Don't you
Dope.
do drugs? Come on.
Dope is good.
Did
I love dope.
Dope is
Dope
good,
is my
like
favorite.
dope.
Where does the art all live? I'm having trouble finding the correct channel now.
Custom dash art, but I was just about to post it anyway. There's one here.
Am I not seeing?
Did you accept the invite to the Mad Labs?
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's in the other thing. Duh.
Oh, I feel like I should have darkened the pants and chest a little.
Okay,
Now
so
that I'm
I was
looking at it
actually
again.
I was actually going to ask about this the other day, and I totally forgot. I'm glad that you posted it. So I watched your little quick video of like animating it, and at first the bow was in front, and then you moved it behind, and I wondered what the thought was there. And also- oh, go ahead.
It just the way his hand is held right now.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't really make sense for his hand to be in front to me because it's angled backwards.
Gotcha.
And
He
I was
about
lazy.
to shoot a small child, and then somebody walked in, and he's like, "Oh, nothing."
I don't know.
Yeah,
What?
just
What bow?
he just leaning it on his leg. You know that can happen. You can do that sometimes. It's a totally natural position.
It also that was the thing. It also made me wonder if it's more challenging to animate it like lengthwise if it was just resting naturally at his side, where like the front of it would be pointing towards the camera, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because that seems
That
like
would
the
be
most
harder
natural
because
way
then you
he'd
have
be
to
holding
worry
it.
about. Then you'd have to
It's-
worry about foreshortening.
Did he make his own clothes out of mice pelt?
Yes. I don't know.
Because
I
looks
was
like
told that his chest and leggings were so patchy that they had turned black.
How patchy are they?
So I put
Oh,
lots and lots
patchy.
of patches.
Okay.
It's
Are
made of
They're nothing
patches.
but patches.
okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So we are in Caer-Dineval, and you guys were just led into towards the entrance of this castle, and oh my god, I need to run the game. What am I doing? Let me pull up that chapter.
Who's running the game here?
Not me. Oh, I've also not had dinner, so.
Yeah, my dinner's on the way. I'm gonna be chowing on camera.
Nice.
What?
Me too.
Dang, I might need to do that then.
I have my
I'll do
sandwiches
that.
here. Blah, blah, blah,
D&D,
blah, blah.
little ASMR. And
So you guys were approached by two
Yeah.
of these robed figures who looked at Slagan. Slagan kind of gave a knowing nod, and you guys were led into this
This creepy, terrible town. I forgot.
this castle. This castle that definitely looks old and worn down and used. But you guys begin to walk in. There are a main gate that you are led through. There's two portcullises made of iron that are cranked upwards. You see they're rising into the ceiling above you. As they call out to some other guards that seem to be looking through arrow slits in the two circular towers that sit on either side of this gate. And you guys begin walking through. They don't say anything. So I'm going to be doing a lot of describing tonight of your environment and stuff. If you want to interject at any point, just do so. Oh, I need to adjust. Travis's camera is zoomed in way on your face.
Is that a problem?
Just on
It's
my
just
end.
like, hey guys,
Yeah,
how you doing?
I had
It's
his,
only the lips.
I had his, I had it zoomed in based off of your phone last time.
Yeah, that's probably a wise decision
Yeah.
to alter that.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a Bono. Yeah, I was gonna say we have a Bono here.
Uno, dos, tres, catorce.
Yeah, 14. 1, 2, 3, 14.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Is that good? That's good. Cool. Oh, Kyle's not there. Cool. Oh my god, my cat.
Where'd he go?
But you guys begin. Oh, I have a lot of descriptions tonight, so if you want to interject, just do so. Just stop me at any point. Otherwise, once I say it, it's kind of canon and whatnot. But you guys begin to walk into this snowy courtyard. You look to the left and right, which seems to be mirrored as far as the walls of this castle goes. There's a 15-foot stairs that lead up to these. I should have looked up castle terms. These walkways with the guard wall on the other side that connect the two towers, the two on the left and then two on the right. Ahead of you, as you're looking inward to the castle on the right side, there seems to be some sort of shack kind of built off the wall that doesn't look like it was part of the original architecture. As you walk in, there's footprints in the snow leading in various directions to doors along the courtyard in the perimeter, including a tall double door to the keep that is directly ahead, with its unwelcoming row of arrow slits and barred windows on the upper floor. To the east of the double door is a small single-story building with a slant snow-covered roof. This is the attachment. West of that double door are two unused merchant stalls with torn canopies. Tucked under some icy stairs in the northwest corner is a slender wooden hut with a crescent moon carved into its flimsy door.
So, I feel like this is enough, just like this detailed description that I should be like trying to imagine what it is, and I feel like I need to sketch it out to try and remember, because
That's okay. I will bring your
Yeah,
attention
I'm not good at
over
listening at words.
here. And
Oh, it's black.
yeah, totally.
Spooky.
This town is very dark.
Yeah, if there's not like a thing, I'd like to sketch it out as you describe, and I apologize, but if you could like take it from the beginning-ish of the description of that, if that's the case.
Sure. I will reread. I'll try and do this.
Or somebody who's faster and or better at sketching, because mine's gonna be rough AF. But
No,
You can draw it on the black.
I'm gonna do it. My drawings are disappearing into the
Oh
blackness.
no.
I hate you guys.
Why?
Making a mess.
I'm not making a mess.
It wasn't me. It was definitely all me.
Oh!
And now it's all there. Okay, it's gone.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, I didn't want to do
Did we
that.
lose
We
someone?
scared him away.
Yeah,
Did
wait,
you
where are
drop
all the
him? Did
sheep?
you forcibly remove him from the channel?
Good.
Why would you do that?
Hey, I was kicked. What the hell?
Rude.
Rude.
Okay. Anyways.
Oh, so I don't
I
have
liked
to
all the hay
draw
in the
anything.
entrance.
Okay. So, you guys, I will read. So you guys can place your dudes. You're basically here
Where's my dude? He was
Here?
on the map.
in the courtyard. So footprints in the snow lead to various doors along the courtyard's perimeter, including a tall double door to the keep, which is straight ahead. The two kind of white squares straight ahead of you.
So I'm not meaning to do that. I'm sorry. My mouse is broken. I have a thing in. Oh my god.
I have a condition.
My mouse is literally broken. Can you move my character now that's on the map?
Which one?
please? It's under some
I'm
blackness
kidding.
that I can't see.
Yep. Stop it.
More than one.
I have a request in, but I haven't heard back in 2 days, and I'm really pissed about it.
Awesome.
This mouse is less than a year old.
Sad. With its including a tall double door to the keep, with its unwelcoming row of arrow slits and barred windows on the upper floor. To the east of the double door is a small single-story wooden building with a wooden slant, snow-covered roof. West of the double door are two unused merchant stalls with torn canopies. Tucked under some icy stairs in the northwest corner is a slender wooden hut with a crescent moon carved in its flimsy door.
So, are we to interpret that as like an outhouse? It's got the moon in it.
Yeah, looks to be exactly that.
So we came up to this castle from the north then and came in.
You
Choose my
approached
hand
from
and
the
control.
west. So now that
we
you
came
see,
into the doors from the north. Right
Oh,
here,
they
and through
do-
these doors.
I'm sorry. You guys approached from down here.
Oh.
So you
Oh.
walked through here.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And the double doors that they were talking about in the description that have the arrow slits above is here. Then.
Correct. The
Roger,
arrow slits
roger.
appear to be on the wall, like here above the canopied area, and
Uh-huh.
above this slanted roof, where you can clearly see wolves.
Roger that.
Well, you guys can see. Y'all, the characters could not. But yeah, they are walking you in to here. Do you guys do or say anything at this point, or y'all just going along?
Going
Get on my
along.
point of-
Point
Dragon.
of order. How
Yeah.
do I put my dude in? I'm a roll 20 dude.
So on roll 20, you should have a journal. It looks like a newspaper, kind of folded in half,
Your diary.
and then
Top right.
yeah, top right.
Yeah.
And then click on that, and your character should be in there. Oh wait, I never made you a token. I've never.
Ah!
Oh man.
Dear
That
diary,
would not
today the DM forgot about me. It really hurt. In the journal.
You have no
Uh,
character.
I forgot.
Oh,
I forgot
my.
you.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's rude.
I
well.
DM just thinks you're forgettable, I guess.
Hey,
DM.
Wow.
we should.
I thought you were
usurp
just
him.
here for ambient noise.
You were just a guest star, right? You're not supposed
Yeah.
to like.
Yeah.
stay-
Ambiance. You're here for ambiance.
What?
Yeah, ambiente.
it was the incredible production value that I brought to the table last time we met. It was a can't miss guest spot.
Oh.
Oh, I'm trying to match your brown.
Well,
There it
while
is.
we're
You
on
don't
that,
hear that
I,
often.
Make me
I-
a goblin. Make me like anything.
No, I'm using your art.
Yeah, there's art for you now.
Oh shit.
In fact, wait, we all have art now.
Yeah.
These all need to be replaced immediately.
Oh my god.
Customize me
Not right now. I'm just kidding.
Sugar.
now.
Until we get a copyright strike.
Well, actually,
fun
now
and
that I'm
games until you
thinking
get your
about it,
stuff taken down.
this isn't even showing up on, which I probably
Oh.
should.
There is a layout for it.
Yep.
True.
Yep. You know that thing you worked really hard on?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys decide, here you go. How do I give you control? Controlled by Travis. There you are.
Creation.
Hit me.
And then let me add character.
So, by the way, if you hold Alt when you move yourself, you can move yourself wherever you want. You don't have to snap onto a spot.
Blessing.
Yeah.
Well,
the curse.
now that everybody's here, I call down and jump onto my dragon and fly away from this whole situation.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Right on, right on.
Yes,
right.
So, back to.
Well, my ultimate dragon shoots down your dragon.
And for some reason, they're just like
My blue
standing
eyes,
there
white
staring at
white
each
eyes.
other.
That's right.
Oh god.
Cool. So, what would you guys like to? Is there anything you'd like to do? Any questions you have at the moment?
I'm in like potential hostage mode, so I'm trying to absorb every bit of information I can around me as we get.
I
Wrong
inform
focus
these
area.
freaky deakies that I do not consent to torture.
Give me a perception roll, Alien.
I thought we were basically being
please.
welcome in. I thought they were just like escorting us through the gates, weren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Wilford, when you say that, you hear one of them just kind of laugh as they kind of look at you, but they don't really say much else.
Where the hell are my dice? Shit.
I would just be looking around while we're walking, just taking it in.
Okay.
There's one.
Yeah, so we haven't done anything except to be led through the gates and to like look around the inside of this area, right? Are they taking us anywhere else than just into this courtyard?
Not so far. No, it looks like they've not necessarily stopped. They're continue walking towards the keep. I'm just kind of giving you guys a chance to, say something if you want.
3 words. I rolled on my perception check a 13 total.
13. Yeah, you kind of look around and you don't see that there are anyone on the walking platforms to the east and west. You don't look, or you don't see anyone in any of the arrow slits that you kind of happen to, gaze upon. You don't see anyone kind of keeping a super eye on you necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess information I've gathered about this town so far, in that it seems kind of desolate, that seems to match pretty closely to my expectation of even the most populous and filled place of this area, that it wouldn't be just like teeming with people.
Yeah, y'all's experience so far with this kind of area has been very remote and desolate. There's not been much of anything for you to kind of go on necessarily.
Okay.
Seems like normal. Shitty.
Do we have do we have a map in chat somewhere of like the full 10 towns?
There's one in roll 20. I can zip you back over there.
Okay.
And then if you just scroll
What
out,
is that?
the 10 towns that you've been to so far are revealed.
Oh goodness. Oh, I meant like the over map, but
Oh,
I have that as
there's
well.
that too.
This one?
yes, that's the one I wanted. Thank you.
We are currently at number 5.
Super blurs.
Number 5.
Yeah, what I wanted to know from this map was it has a legend somewhere that says what's a small town and a large town. I'm trying to find out which Caer-Dineval is considered small. Okay.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
I guess I could have just asked that.
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna make everything difficult. All right, cool.
All right. So, you guys continue following and walking in.
Yep. No,
Yep.
no signs of aggressions thus far.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are continued to be led inside, and
This place is supposed to be an inn. That's what the dude
This
at the
is
other inn said.
this is very much a castle. You were told that they might have a place for you to stay here. They just shooed you away, basically.
Got it.
But you guys are taken up here as these guards walk in. This one guy stops and goes over to talk to this dude over here. This
We're all
guy.
outside at this point?
Yeah. So everyone kind of put your dude inside.
This room is weird, but I feel like we should be smaller.
No, I'm about the right size.
I was thinking you should be bigger, actually. But
Yeah.
I should
agree.
be spinning.
Yeah, so you guys are in here, and you see that there is a young boy cleaning off some some used dishes, dirty dishes off of these various tables. You see the one kind of guard go up the steps and eventually disappear out of sight. And you see a hunched over, kind of creepy, odd looking guy standing outside this door. And he just kind of looks at you all and kind of kneels and sways. He's like, "Yes, are you here to see the speaker?"
We were told this is where we could stay.
Stay? No. This is not a place to stay. Who are you?
Well, you guys are staying here. Why can't we stay here?
Well, we kind of eyes you guys. And he reaches down to his necklace and looking at Slag, and he holds out a necklace that you recognize, and he says, "Same as you, brother. Did the master call to you?"
No, actually, we just ended up here.
Okay, well. And he kind of looks around. Says, "Well, stay here. I'll be back." And you see him slip into the door inside. And yeah, go ahead.
When he walks away, I'm curious to it seems like there's several people in the room with us. At this point, now that they've gotten us inside, where theoretically we could be like under their eye control or trapped or whatever, I want to see, I want to get a vibe for what their faces look like, what their eyes look like, if everybody seems excited and on edge, or if they're just kind of like, this is a normal, some visitors coming in kind of thing.
Give me an insight.
Well, that's not gonna do me much. 5.
5? Yeah, you look at them, they all appear to be humanoid, a lot of humans, only humans from what you've seen so far. Actually, let me double check that. The boy cleaning the tables appears to be a tiefling. While he is wearing some thicker clothes, it is not like full winter gear, so you can see that it is a tiefling like teenager.
Gotcha.
And does he also have like similar garb to them, or does he like have any
Seems more
chains or anything? Like,
No
does this
chains.
person seem
servant
Okay.
clothes, basic servant clothes.
All right? I just guess I wait. He said he was coming back with somebody.
Yep, said he was going to be back. Go talk to someone. You guys are in this room for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Mhm.
DM, when creepy old man did his old necklace grabbing and shaking his emblem, and same as you, brother, to Slagan, was he like indicating a specific from Slag? Like, does he have, is Slagan wearing something that would have a symbol on it? Or
Can you put the mic a little bit closer to your mouth? And then was he doing what with Slagan? What'd you say?
so he grabbed his necklace and he's like, "Oh, same as you, brother," and like,
Yes.
is
So he and what is your passive perception?
it is 15.
So he and the other guy that were walking with you guys had similar looking pendants around his neck, a tealish blue color connected to a chain, and that came down to a point, almost like a triangle. And he just held it up towards him, kind of like, if someone had like a sigil ring or something that showed like their coat of arms. Like it was very much a like, what this is.
Sure. And so, to my knowledge, having traveled with him for the last few days, does Slagan have like the same marker on him that I would have seen, or if not, I'll make a
give me
investigation, I guess.
give me an investigation. And this is going to be more of like thinking back on what you saw rather than doing one now, because right now it's if there was, it would be hard to see.
Sure, that's fine. So we'll say 9 on that.
9, you probably you didn't see anything like that.
Okay. I think I awkwardly try to like crane over, but I think even with that roll, in regards to me thinking back, I don't think I really see anything or press too hard on Slagan to see.
Cool.
Might wander over to this tiefling boy and I don't know, just like try and chat him up.
Sure.
Be like, so what do they have you doing here?
Hello, sir. I just kind of pick up. You seem kind of looking around, kind of nervously. I just pick up whatever they ask me to do. Get them whatever they need.
And I'm trying to remember, the boy we're here trying to find, was he a tiefling? Anybody else remember? I'll just kind of like look back to the group and be like, I'll just kind of like motion open-handed at this guy, be like, just...
He was the son of the bartender lady. I don't think she was a tiefling.
Yeah, what race was the bartender lady? Human?
She
Halfling?
was
Dwarf?
a
Chicken?
she was a human.
Oh, okay. So, just...
Okay, alright. Yeah, no, not this guy. Unless something really weird happened, I guess.
You don't fucking know.
I'm not judging, whatever. It's their business.
Tieflings? Interesting.
Well, do you happen to know, like, are there very many servants, or they got this place pretty well staffed?
Well, it's me and the stable boy. What is his name? Alistair.
I'll kind of look back to the group and be like, Alistair?
Just look at Wilfred and just also like no.
No. Okay. All right. Well, very good. Good job and all that. Carry on.
Yes, sir.
You're not the slave that we're looking for to rescue. So good luck. Bye.
Yeah, he goes back and he just very slowly, like mundanely, is like picking up these dishes and putting them in this like box, and just continues like moving around the room, gathering them up. But after about 10 minutes or so, the door opens back up, and out from within comes a tiefling man with gray hair, kind of around the side with a bald top, 2 horns that roll over the back of it, from his eyebrows back behind him like goat eyebrows, And he's wearing like a teal cloak with furs lined inside. Nice looking boots with a very similar teal pendant hung by 2 chains that drip down. And he just comes out and has his head held pretty high and says, I am Caer-Dineval. What brings you here to Caer-Dineval?
Well, a grumpy innkeeper told us we could stay here.
The locals. And he kind of leans over to that other guy that kind of popped in and sneering kind of behind him, and he just like leans over and whispers to him, and he just kind of nods and then runs out the room. He says, well,
also you can see Slagan like kind of like digging the whole situation, like he's a tiefling, I'm a tiefling. This is like the most tieflings I've ever seen in one room.
Yeah. So he says, well, we don't worry about the locals too much here, but yes, I mean, if you are friends of Levis, then you're more than welcome. Welcome, brother. And he kind of gestures over to Slagan, says, you're more than welcome to take up home here, residence, whatever you need. Glad to see a new face. Made it in from the other 10 towns. And he walks over to you and puts his arm on your shoulder and begins to kind of escort you up the stairs if you follow.
Okay. Is he like... Can I tell where he's leading us?
Up the stairs.
Just up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you follow?
Besides this guy being a tiefling, what else, and having gray hair, like, does he got, like, robes, or has he got armor on, or...
He does not have... Let me see here.
Anything on?
Oh, well, I'm not into that kind of stuff, so, I mean...
He appears to
Probably
be
hang
wearing,
back.
like, leather pieces, much like everyone else is. Warm clothing. Let me see. Nothing else, really. He has, like, a dagger on his belt. That's about it.
He doesn't seem like a necessarily magic-y type person.
No, not necessarily. No, I mean, kind of hard to suss that out, but nope.
Is he like trying to lead all of us, or is he just trying to lead Slagan?
I mean, he's like talking to Slagan with his hand on his shoulder and just kind of gesturing back towards you guys as well.
Okay.
So I guess
And
I'll
where
just
there's
ask
a-
him
Oh, good.
as we're walking, like, well, so what are you guys up to here?
He says, well, I mean, of course I have the ear of Levis and Levistus, and he tells me what needs to be done in 10 towns, and we of course are looking to take care of any of those dang it, what is the name? So sorry. Crap. Hold on. Nope.
Yep.
We are looking to kill the Duragar. They've been infiltrating this town, and well, it could be quite dangerous. I hear, and he leans over to you. One of your friends wrote a piece about some devil worshippers of Asmodeus. He's being hunted. You should be careful of the company you keep.
Oh, who is that?
I'm not sure which one it is. He changes
I look
changes his
over.
names a lot. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but just careful of the company you keep.
I look over at Wilfred, and I'm curious, how is he reacting to this? Insight check, I guess.
Yeah.
Would they have overheard this, you think?
Yeah.
Everybody got it?
11 because I have a really bad insight.
The whole group would have overheard it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I have way better insight than I thought.
11.
Wait, that was actually 14.
14. Wilfred, how are you acting in this moment?
I don't know. A little shifty. Nervous.
Yep. As you guys are walking up, if you move the map to the far right, you'll see like
I'm looking for my exits.
Whoa, that's a long walk.
He's
Nice.
actually. Let me see. Second story.
Same as the first.
So not there. So he would go. Yeah, he would take you guys here. And there's a door that he opens into a hallway, 5-foot hallway, and he comes all the way to this door, which is kind of hard to see. Do you guys see where I'm at, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
These
So
look like really tiny hallways. They're like, when you said they're 5 foot wide?
Yeah, it's about 5 foot. Yeah, I mean it is small, but he will just point to the door with his shoulder to it.
Inquire for the what are Duragar again?
Oh, they are these tiny, nasty creatures. They are, well, they're like dwarves but worse. They're angry, they're in the ground, and they, I mean, much like us, are hidden everywhere, and they've been kind of a scourge to us here. We already have, the winter to deal with, which, for us is not too difficult, but the Duragar seem to be thwarting us at every turn as we attempt to establish our... Can I help you, Cat? As we attempt to establish our power where we need it.
Yeah, dwarves, but worse sounds pretty bad.
In here, I would like to... Oh my god, I gotta take this cat. My wife dropped her back in the freaking room. She's hilarious. She's funny. She's so funny. Yeah, life's horrible.
I'm laughing.
Ah! Ha!
I like the kitty.
I do too. It's a very cute kitty. My kitty is right there. One of them.
What a good kitty.
Okay.
Where? I can't see her.
Right there.
Oh, pretty cat.
I don't see it.
He's not his
Right
computer. Hey, that...
There.
He's not...
Right there.
There.
she was like touching my finger, or her nose on my finger.
Kyle, imagine if you would a room with a cat bed and there is a cat in it. There is where the cat is.
Imagine if you would.
I'm immersed.
Were you guys saying anything else by chance? Or asking anything else?
I would just ask. So you said you're not with the locals. I heard that the speaker was in this building, this castle.
He says, yes, he's here, but Chronic, he's ill, and we keep watch over him, and only pull him out of his chambers should we need his distinct help.
I'm sorry to hear
Did you
that.
call him Chronic?
Yeah.
he
CRANNOC. Why not?
Knock.
Cronach Siver. He doesn't feel well, but
The hell?
Yeah, I'm high-fiving you.
It's not because Logitech is messed up. It's just supposed to be doing its automatic thing, and it's all messed up and blurry.
beautiful.
Oh well, whatever. Sorry, I
No,
interrupted.
You're good. So yeah, Only when we need them. But in here, Hethel has asked for any adventure groups that seem to find their way in here to be brought to her. So, well,
Great. And she's in charge. What's her name? Ethel?
no, I am in charge. No. But Ethel is the one we call upon when we need help beyond. You see, down the line.
So she can, like, read fortunes, or...
Well, I wouldn't say fortunes necessarily, but she definitely can look into a bit of the future when needed.
Sounds like a pretty useful skill.
Absolutely.
Is it divination magic, or how is she able to do this?
I'm not sure where she gets her abilities from. That's something she's kept to herself.
Interesting.
And he opens the door, like knocks and opens kind of all in one motion. And inside you see a old looking, very old shield dwarf, which is the style of dwarf here in Icewind Dale. And
A regular dwarf, not a mean, nasty dwarf.
And she just is in there, and she, as if you can see her or not, she has a peg leg on. She's missing her leg below her knee. She has 2 braids and white hair, large, veiny hands. She has some scruff, some beard hair and mustache hair all on her face, which is common for dwarves. And you see that her eyes are completely white. And she just is kind of in a rocking chair rocking. You see next to her is a plate of knucklehead trout that looks like it's been there for quite some time. You guys are kind of
hello.
ushered in as he stays in the hallway.
Enjoying some trout.
I never touch this stuff anymore.
Well, there doesn't seem to be much to eat around here besides that. So what do you eat then?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter much anymore. Food doesn't do me well.
Wow,
You
that's...
don't eat souls, do you?
I sold my soul long ago. And I've had my last meal days ago.
Are you ill?
I will die once I've relayed the information to you, for I have seen it.
Well, then don't say anything.
It is my job. It is what I exchanged for the knowledge. I've helped
Sounds
that
pretty
old
grim.
bastard Cardoth for years. Fighting the Duergar, infiltrating the 10 towns. And now, I have to share the information with you. Levistus, once Cardoth dead.
Who? What was the first name?
Cardoth.
Which is the guy who just sent you in here.
Avissus?
Ivisthus?
Levistus.
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 Do you guys
Cardoth dead.
is anyone proficient in religion?
So he is a god. Yes, I am.
Nope.
Wilfred, roll a history check. Or religion.
Are you proficient in this thing? Roll something else.
16.
16. You know that this is a the god of the 6th level of hell. It is a demon.
Ooh, you made a deal with the... I don't know that. I don't know anything about religion. Or do I? I don't.
And Cardoth is the. You said he's the guy that walked us in here. He's
just
the
us who just
tiefling
said-
right there.
Correct.
And wasn't
Can
he going on
we-
about like he's friendly with people that are like worshippers of Levistus?
Who is friendly? What?
Somebody in here was like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're happy with people who are
I
all
think he
about
said that
Levistus.
he has the ear of Levistus.
Yeah, he said he has the ear of Levistus.
Is he? Speaking of ears, is he in earshot of this?
The
dwarf
door's
that she's-
shut.
Oh, okay.
I assume
Okay,
you
so
guys
yeah,
will
I'm totally
probably-
getting the impression that she hasn't told him this.
Yeah, you put that together.
Yikes!
And is there any sort of reward for doing away with him? I mean, what's even the purpose of killing him? What does that achieve?
She looks directly at you
Ugh.
in Slagan.
Terrifying.
For you,
Yeah, how
Blind
does she like face me with her
Blind
her
eyes.
blind people eyes?
for everyone else, you
Fucking
just see her gently turn her head towards Slagan. Slagan, you see her turn her eyes, and when she blinks and opens them, you see these blue spheres appear where her eyes were. These eyes appear to be, it is a connection directly with Levistus. And you get the immediate message mentally that says, "You will do as she says, for it is the pact we have made."
Right on. Okay.
And then she blinks and her eyes go wide again, and she just drops her head gently, not reacting in any way.
And the rest of us just see nothing in particular.
You just see her just kind of do this. Just like in a moment, just look up and then look back down. Just kind of acknowledging him asking about a reward.
How long is the time that takes to happen?
Just as fast as I just did it. Like, it's just look up, look away. Just acknowledging who's speaking by looking at them.
It wouldn't be enough time for me to interrupt yet, so.
And you guys didn't hear that or anything yet.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying is like if it was a significant amount of time, like 5, 6, 7 seconds, then I would have been like,
So no reward.
No, yeah. It was just like an acknowledgement of like, I hear you asking. And then she goes on and says, "The reward will be the release of Cardoth. Levistus hates his guts. This will allow for Avarice to take control of the organization."
Who's that?
She ignores you as you say that, and she continues.
Okay, I'll look at him and then I'll look at her and be like, "Who is that?"
She ignores you as well and
Fuck.
continues speaking. And she says, Zardarok Sunblight is the Duragar warlord. He will conquer Icewind Dell unless you, and she kind of gestures to all of you, all 5 of you, defeat him. His
What was that name
fortress.
one more time?
I sent it in chat.
Oh,
Zardarok Sunblight says,
oh boy.
His fortress is on the surface, hidden in the spine of the world. It contains, among many other things, a forge powered by the still beating heart of a red dragon. Zardoth has a plan to systematically destroy 10 towns within the fortress. If you go to him too soon, you will die. But I have seen your success. Test your mettle against the horrors that haunt the furthest reaches of Icewind Dale. Only then can you hope to survive the perils of Zardarok's fortress.
Is that a
She
death
did,
rattle?
she did,
Is
she
she
did.
dying? I'll go and I'll
I
like
check for a pulse. Yeah.
yeah.
she just kind of slumps over.
Quick, cast Revivify.
Yeah, anybody got speak with the dead?
Let's get her back.
Do you guys do any of this?
I don't think I have that ability. Let me check.
Best I can try is magic missile.
I could heal her, but I'm pretty sure that won't work. So no, I won't do anything. I'll do a medicine check on her though. I guess that would probably be something to do.
Sure. Give me a medicine check.
Somebody like
Bam.
me.
That was a really bad roll.
I'm-
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looks dead.
All right, so I'm on the lookout for the moment that somebody indicates, "Ugh, she seems real dead." And once that seems clear and nobody's able to hear her, I go, "Guys, we need to like, I'm gonna start making a scene because we need to not be the only people who were in this room when this woman died and not have a weird reaction to it." So, and I start screaming. I'm just like, "Whoa!" And I like run to the door and open it up.
Yeah, we
Ma'am,
call
wake
for
up.
what's his name? Cardroth.
I just
Cardoff?
swing the door open and I see what I see outside.
You see nothing.
There's nobody there.
Nope. No one appears to be
Okay,
there.
so I start screaming, "Help! Help!
After
Somebody's dead!"
After you begin screaming and saying somebody's dead, you hear a couple footsteps of Fob and the other guard that was previously there.
Bob and Knob.
Mm-hmm. And we see Thob kind of hunch over and says,
Well, what seems to be the problem?
and he
Well,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
they told us that she could see the future, and she said she was about to die, and then she did.
She's
not breathing. No.
he just walks up to her and says, "Oh." He begins to pat her down, takes out a few coins out of one of her pockets,
Christ!
takes off the thing around her neck, puts it around his. He now has two. And he calls for the other guy. He says, "Take her body downstairs." And then he just kind of walks out and he says, "We'll take care of it." And he...
Oh no, you're not gonna eat her, are you?
No. Can we? No.
I mean, you could.
I don't think so.
He's like, I mean, it's practical. You certainly, I mean, you could. You definitely could.
We're in the wasteland. You know.
He just
Christ.
says, "Have at it," and he walks out.
Nope.
Wait, he left it.
have at
He
her.
left it for us.
No.
Well, no,
No.
the other
No.
guard is here. That guy that was initially talking to just says, "Have at it," and leaves.
So he just looted and scooted.
I just turn to that other guard and say, "I don't think we plan on eating this corpse, so feel free to take her away."
Yeah, okay. He takes off like the furs around her shoulder, puts it on his, and then scoops under her arms and drags her out, like feet dragging. And
Yikes.
yeah, takes her away.
Well, that was interesting.
Sorry,
That was
guys.
a
I just
very strange scene.
it went off well, which is what I wanted to make sure happened. Like I wanted to make sure we didn't get accused of murder all of a sudden in here, so I felt like we needed to be pretty prompt about our response.
Fair enough.
They
That-
didn't
that's
seem
they're
to
all
care
cheap
that
meat.
much.
sense.
Yeah, they did not really care. That's a good point.
Yeah, you guys are kind of left awkwardly in this room. When the
this
guard
dead
leaves,
woman's
he
room?
says,
If you want, I mean, you can take up this spot. Boss said that, you know, you're one of us. So, here's your new room.
and he rifles in her pockets, takes a key out, and tosses it to Slagan.
Okay, I'll catch the key.
Cool. You have it.
Um,
You guys now have a base of operations.
Is there like a mattress in here that we need to change now that Grandma died, or
There's there is a mattress made of hay.
Does it smell like pee?
Do you want to go in and smell it?
Yes.
Go and give me a intelligence roll. See how well your senses
Oh,
pick
no.
up the aroma.
And then a constitution roll.
Mhm,
Well,
mhm.
there's a natural one for 4.
And then give me a constitution save.
Oh god, it smells so bad.
You can't smell it. You keep getting
You
closer,
don't even know what it is.
closer,
6.
closer, and then you get a whiff, and just something smells rotten, and you immediately retch. Definitely needs to be changed out now.
Do I vomit rainbow?
No. Weirdly
bad.
enough. No, you do not.
Wilfred, typically corpses do that. You probably didn't want to do that.
She wasn't laying on the bed.
Oh, that's true.
She was in a chair.
Right.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna check around the room. Is there like desks or papers or journals
This
in here?
This room is very basic. Let me see here.
Like a jail cell. Oh no!
There's the
The
knucklehead.
bars on the door.
There's a knucklehead trout fillet with goat's milk next to it.
That seems,
In the room,
Decent.
there doesn't seem to be much. Let me see here. There's a roaring fire that's still currently going on. Let's see here. That's
think
about it. There's a small table, the rocking chair, the bed, and the fire.
guys, I think I'm gonna go and try and hunt somebody down and see if I can get some gloves. Because if we're gonna be hanging out here, I'd like to get rid of that hay and maybe replace it. But I'm not gonna touch that.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
Sanitizer.
I'll
Hand
check
Hand
it.
sanitizer.
And I walk out the door to try and find somebody and see if I can get some gloves.
I'm trying to find like an area, maybe if I can just like sit down with my legs extended. I think I have like my back up against the side of this wall, trying to find a spot that I would be able to
Yeah, I mean the
sleep.
room's
I'm fine with sleeping on the floor.
roughly like 12 foot by 12 foot or so. I mean, it's not small, it's not huge, but yeah, you're able to sprawl out easily.
It's pretty late, right? Like, we had a full day of travel,
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah,
We
Yeah.
travel for 10.5 hours.
Yeah. So, we're probably pretty tired.
yeah.
so
You're pretty poop,
That's hard enough in a car.
right?
let's lay my bedroll in a clean enough spot, probably.
Man, we're packed in here. 5 people in a 12 by 12.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Is it a 12 by 12? Is that what you just said?
Roughly, yeah.
I'm gonna go see if they've got more rooms than this. We don't have to stay in this one, right?
I don't want to ask them for anything.
Well, I mean, they seem to think I'm with them. I'm gonna go ask them.
That's fair enough.
Okay, so do you go back to that main room? I mean,
Yeah, I'll
so-
head downstairs, kind of back the direction that we came in initially, and try to find Red Tiefling. What was his name? Cardoth?
Cardoff, yeah.
Cardoth.
So as you exit the hallway, you look kind of, so you're on a like balcony type situation where you can look down into that kind of great hall dining area. Across the way you see another like running balcony with a door on the right side. Across the
I'm glad
way,
you said that. I was having a hard time interpreting what those dotted lines were.
dotted lines. Yes.
On the second floor?
Yes.
Like, so that's the railing we're supposed to be looking over, kind of.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yeah, so yeah, you walk down the stairs, go down the main thing, and you see again down at the bottom, you see Thob again outside of that room where Carnoth was.
Cool. I'll go talk to Thob.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Well, so yeah, I'll just like take a step back. Are there more rooms we can use than just the dead lady's room, or?
I mean, you can go and sleep with the servants.
And he points to the room directly across the way, and then he points over to the door next to him. He says,
Or you could go ask Karu if you could sleep in his room.
Ooh, who's that? Who's you said Garu?
Yeah, Karu.
K-A-R-O-U.
For whatever reason, that name immediately reminds me of Caillou.
By you.
Go sleep with Caillou if you want.
That bald bastard.
Hey, go easy on him. He's got cancer. Okay, yeah. So who is Karu?
And he just kind of laughs and does like one of those like fake punches to your gut, and he says,
That's the cook in the kitchen. You don't want to go in there.
Why is he cooking the old lady? Is he?
It's a kitchen.
Oh,
So
Well, where does he sleep? Maybe I can take his room.
in the kitchen. Well,
Oh, God.
he sleeps in the servants' room with the others.
Points back
Alright.
to the door to the right.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
See you around.
I mean, you could sleep in the towers if you want. They're a little drafty.
Oh, well, I mean, that works for me, I guess. Yeah, how do I get there?
And he just
Up.
he just points to the outside, and you would. I'm gonna leave this stuff revealed just for better understanding, I think. I'm gonna reveal this because you're probably just gonna walk around anyway. So he points.
I'm gonna explore.
Yep. So he just points out, and because of y'all haven't been hostile by any means, you guys are able to all kind of get the lay of the land, essentially. So you can see there's a kitchen to the kind of top right. This is a servant's quarter down below it. And then you see that there are 2 rooms here, of which you aren't really allowed into. But that's Cardoth's room, and then there's the 4 towers. The doors are accessible by the courtyard.
And what's this southeastern room that's empty?
This one?
Yeah, I guess
That's
if
the
I.
servants' quarters.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep.
I thought we were talking about the one on the second floor across from our current room. Well, Bob, I guess before I go, is there any place I shouldn't be?
And he points up to the room on the second floor across the way.
He says, "Don't that over there. That's where the Royal Majesty Speaker stays."
Okay, and he's sick or something?
He's ill.
He's ill. Okay. Like, ill and for real?
For real, he's ill.
All right. Okay. Thanks again, Tom.
Ah,
Just kind of like grimace a little bit as I walk away. So okay, I'll go back to our group and just be like, so I asked Bob. We pretty much have the run of the place, I guess, if you want to find somewhere to be. Except for, he said, and I'll just kind of motion across the hallway and be like, we shouldn't go over there because that's where the ill speaker is.
Well, now I want to go there.
If you guys want to, we can go explore, see what some of these other rooms are. Apparently a kitchen and a servant's quarter downstairs. You know, whatever. We're here. I'm tired. I assume you guys are tired.
Sure, let's take a. I mean, I don't mind taking a quick look around, just get a lay of the land, and then it reveals everything on the map.
That's right. We explore every nook and cranny of this place, except those 2 places we can't be.
I find the trapdoor.
Do you, Are
To
you
the
guys
treasure
are you
room.
guys actually going to explore?
Yeah, I'd probably check out the towers at least.
Okay. So are
I'm gonna
you?
write in my journal.
So I mean, are you guys like? Are you actually looking for like stuff? Or are you just trying to figure out the lay of the land? Like, what is the
Little bit
purpose?
of both. I wanted to see how well it would be to sleep there,
Okay.
since it looks like it, or sounds like it may have more room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I think personally, I would just like crack a door open and like peek in, take a look around, close the door,
Anything-
not real thorough.
Anything that affects the game mechanics?
2 people. So there's. We'll give it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sections. So there's 5 of you. So each of you. I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will do. Actually, let me number this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Everyone roll a investigation check for me.
Why do I keep rolling so bad?
And I'm not going to tell you what I assigned to what. But someone call it their investigation. First one.
13.
13 for Kyle. Okay. You said 14, Isaac?
Yep.
Okay.
10.
10. Travis?
11.
And then DJ?
Sure.
Exactly.
Is getting food.
Man, I want a mini fridge in my room.
DJ is the one that we left
too.
behind in the room because he had already fallen asleep. And
There we go.
oh, he's
Getting
back.
some Z's.
DJ, roll investigation.
No, not until you tell me who I talked to get my gloves.
You're trying to find out where the gloves are.
I'm trying to find out where the gloves are.
The medicine cabinet behind the mirror.
Interesting. All right. $19.
19. I lied. I manipulated
Damn.
you. Okay. So yeah, you guys are walking around through the various towers, and you easily find out that there are roughly 3 guards in each tower. As you get to each tower, you notice that there is a stair that goes along the edge of the wall that leads up to the top side of the tower, which you go in. Top side is very drafty. There's arrow slits that kind of line the outer perimeter to get angles, and the wind is just blowing through here. There are beds in each of these guard towers for resting and sleeping. And there, like I said, there's always 3 guards in each of these. The base of the towers are not actually up top. Whenever you guys get to the second story, so if you look on the right side of the map,
Mm-hmm.
and you're walking around, you get to the middle part, which is the gatehouse. And in there you see a tiefling that is like keeping watch, and in a bed on the ground is a human, like teenager, young adult age, that's asleep on a cot.
Are we all doing this together? Like, are we all there?
Yeah, I'd say y'all probably would have stayed close together and walked around this. I mean, unless someone wants to argue otherwise,
Yeah.
I think it would make sense that y'all collectively are kind of like,
Wandering.
yeah.
I
So-
look over at Slagan and
I'll just kind of look. I'll look to Wilfred and be like,
Ere they is the Idke.
This tiefling woman kind of walks up to you and says, "Hi, I hear you guys are the new initiates. Welcome."
initiates.
thank you.
Yeah.
What are we initiates for?
Leviathan? She holds up her symbol.
Ah, I see. Yes, that makes sense.
We weren't given any cool necklaces though.
And she says, "Oh, well, most of us found them, when we're out in the cold dying. Giving us warmth and a promise for new life from the god himself. And we were all sent here, and, been under the leadership of Kadroth. But,
And I'm sorry.
Avarice has-
What's your name?
my name, my name is,
That's
I
pretty.
guess I was asking to find out if it was Avarice or not. So if it's not Avarice, then you can just be like, her name is blah, 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 blah.
no, I will give you an
No.
answer. And you
If your
will
name isn't
accept
Avarice, I don't give a shit.
My name is.
right. I wasn't asking because I wanted to know your name.
it. My name is Fel Supara. She gives a gentle bow.
I'll tip my imaginary hat.
Nice to meet you, fellow Supara.
Good day. Says,
Belle, can you tell me about your life? Like, tell your childhood forward, basically. Let's talk.
well, I grew up on the Sword Coast, on the outskirts of an.
Me too.
Wow,
Get out.
That's crazy.
How did we all come from the Sword Coast?
She goes on and says, she's like, yeah, I heard about Hetland dying. That's a shame. She sure was the foresight of our group here, but Avarice has really shown some promise. I think she kind of looks around a bit. I think
Avarice is a cool name, by the way.
Cardroth is scared of her.
Why would he be scared of her? I mean, besides that she's got a cool name like Avarice.
Well, we were all told by Levis that she was coming here and that we need to assist her, so he doesn't take kindly to that. He has the ear of can actually speak back to him, but we can't.
So you all were tasked to help Avarice, and this other guy is saying that he can hear Levis, but he's contradicting what the rest of you heard?
Well, we follow Cadrith because he tells us what Levis wants, and he's actually able to tell him what we need and how to get it. So he has this special connection. The rest of us just are able to hear from Levistus, but Avarice told us things that we never knew, and I mean that Cadroth either wasn't told or didn't share with us. It's just nice to have new information.
Could I meet this Avarice? Is she around somewhere?
Oh, she's down in the latrine. Not latrine.
Has
that's the
she
wrong
been
word.
there long?
Cistern. She's down in the cistern.
Oh, that's almost worse. All right.
I
Planning
don't
for a
think you're allowed to
turd
go
to take
down
over?
there.
Why?
Well, I mean, no offense, but you've not been here long enough. That's, we have some important things down there.
Oh, well, is she a super important person? Could I just be like, hey, Avarice, I'd like to meet with you, Avarice, and she would come up here, or?
Oh, she'll come up here, probably tomorrow, I think, depending what she needs.
All right. Well, tell everyone to let her know if you see her that I would like to speak to her.
She's like, okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Good.
All right.
I have a quick question. Do you have a lot of? Is that child over there a recruit?
Oh yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Yeah, I helped him.
Can we see? Is he sleeping?
Yeah, he appears to be asleep. Levistus told me where he was, and sure enough, he found one of the necklaces. So Levistus must have saved his life, and like all of us, we flock here.
So he was also freezing to death. He had one of those near-death experiences.
Anyone who gets one of these does, yes.
Wait a minute. I almost died out in the snow. I didn't get
Yeah.
one.
Well, lots of people die out in the snow, I imagine, and don't get one. So I mean, it's not everybody.
That's right.
Yeah, so I think it depends on whether the god in question is calling to them, correct?
Is her necklace visible?
No,
Is
she's
it
right
a
out.
shard of black ice?
It is.
Oh, well then. Okay, there you go. Mystery solved. All right, let's go home.
Let that lady know that she should take better care of her kid so he doesn't freeze to death.
She says,
well,
mhm.
were we? I'll just kind of lean back in, and I guess I'll lean in real close to Wilfred and just be like, I'm trying to do this stealthily as much as I can, going from like 7 foot to 2.5 foot, but try to lean into his ear and be like, were we supposed to bring him back, or?
I don't remember. I think we were just supposed to like figure out what he's up to, honestly. I think she was just worried about him. She's his mom.
He seems pretty all right. He's got he's got shelter. He's got friends. He's got food.
Maybe we should just make sure they're on the up and up.
They're trying to.
It really doesn't seem that bad yet, but they're kind of creepy.
His mother, you told us that his mother said he was acting strangely before he left.
Yeah,
So
I think it's this whole almost dying thing.
that does change some people. But I don't know, he all of a sudden turned on his mother, unless it was her fault in some way.
She never said he turned on her.
Yeah, just that he was acting weird.
I think he hit her.
What?
Yeah. Didn't he? Yeah, I thought that she told him that.
He did.
Yeah.
What? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either. I thought you were making that up
yeah.
at first, and I was like, what?
He got lost
Stir
in the
in the
blizzard, came back the next day, or
yeah.
came back
Called
after
her
a few
a
days.
bitch.
ass! For no reason.
He came back after a few days of missing, then came back and stopped doing chores and became aggressive. She saw him in his room looking at a black shard of ice. When she picked up and asked about it, he snatched it, raised his fists, and hit her. I think was implied. I don't
What a
think she
little
directly said that.
asshole! Let's kill him now.
Then the tiefling people came the next day, and he came willingly and said he'd never return to his mom.
Good notes.
He doesn't deserve her, and
For what it's worth, my notes say that you guys told me you were on a mission to retrieve someone's lost son.
well,
Yeah, we
my
never
notes,
even told her, by the way, that we were gonna help.
That's
So-
true. We
My
didn't,
notes are
because we
much-
weren't convinced that we were going to be successful. So I think the idea there was that we weren't going to promise anything we couldn't deliver on.
Sounds accurate.
Var left months ago with some tieflings, became weird over black shards of ice, said something about the old castles.
I mean, I didn't get the note about the old castles.
Well,
Uh,
that's that's the area of Tin Towns that we're in.
And the last thing that
Because of this
you're
old castle.
so you guys would have had this conversation as you walked away from that area, I assume, as you're further exploring.
Okay, bye. What was her name?
And you guys, her name was Fel.
Thanks for looking after this kid.
Yeah, he's good boy.
Sorry about the unfortunate name.
And the last thing you guys discover while in this top left tower is, in fact, there is a trapdoor.
You said top left?
Yep, right here.
Oh, on the bottom floor. Okay,
Bottom
I was
floor.
gonna say
Sorry, yeah.
that just seems normal.
It leads to the first floor.
Any rooms that are blocked out, you've been told you can't go into, other than the tower corners.
Oh.
How did we get to those areas that... Oh, there we go.
Boom.
Yeah, so we just kind of visit each one and like peek in and see almost
Guards.
nothing except for guards.
Yep. There's like some crates that are like empty that they like are sitting on, and there's some food on and some like bread, some ale that have been tapped, and
there appear to be the same number of guards as there are beds. 4 guards, I
Yes.
take it.
Mhm.
Okay, like
Is
they were all
there a storage room that's completely empty of people and just has barrels full of cheese wedges and whole cabbages that we can stuff in our pockets?
and eat
Is
entire
there a
cheese
bucket we
wedges
can
at
place
once.
on someone's head and then steal everything without them noticing? Wait, where was the trap door that we found?
Top left,
Northwest.
bottom floor.
Oh, okay, but there are guards like right there.
Yep, they're just walking around, sitting
I
down.
imagine that goes to
talking.
the cistern.
Yeah, I'll walk up to one of the guards and be like, "Hey, we're just kind of like looking around. Where's that lead?"
You know, looks at it, looks at you. He's down to the cistern.
Oh, we're not supposed to be there, right?
Nope.
Well,
Okay.
we'll be sure to keep out of there then.
We
Appreciate
will
the help.
definitely not go there.
Good job, you passed the test.
You see, kind of smiles, elbows the guy next to him. See, I did good.
Hey, if Avarice comes up out of there, will you just let her know that I want to talk to her?
All right.
Cool, thanks. I'm Slaggin. We're just visiting, but
Great.
nice to meet you.
Uh huh.
All right.
Bye.
Have a
I'll
nice
leave.
day.
Bye. Have a good luck day.
Yeah, no one seems to be very welcoming.
Well, none of them seem unwelcoming, so that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, except for Sister
And there
Guard.
doesn't seem to be overt murder and or blood everywhere, so there's that.
You guys.
Although we were told to do that.
You guys
Well-
also, whenever
By
you're
the
up
old
at the
lady.
top where you
Are we the
saw
bad
Fell,
guys?
there's mechanisms here to raise and lower the portcullises. There are murder holes that are down, that point down to below. You're also shown the armory, which is this little room kind of next to it. You see that there are 6 alchemy flasks stoned on the wall. There's also 8 longbows and 8 quivers that have about 50 arrows in them each.
Damn.
There's some spears and some swords
Yeah.
as
Are
well.
they any of them +1 weapons? Just kidding.
All of them.
Yes.
We need to kill them all and take their weapons.
Suddenly, this is a murder hobo campaign.
But yeah,
It's always been a murder hobo camp.
are you guys wanting to go to bed, or what do you want to do?
Yeah,
Any shenanigans, or
I'd love some gloves.
you get
Yeah,
gloves.
gloves.
You get gloves. You have gloves.
From who? Why?
But they're
From-
one size too small.
No! The
This
circulation.
really is an evil place.
Uh,
My
Fob-
attempt at interacting with you in your session, and
I'm
you're just
sorry.
like, yeah, here are your fucking gloves.
I'm sorry.
Shut up and clear the bed.
So you ask for gloves, and Thob said, "Yes, I can get you some. 1 second." And he's gone for 2 minutes, and he comes back, and he hands you a pair of kind of small gloves.
Okay. Can I get my hands in them?
You can, but they're very snug, and they're fingerless gloves. But instead of covering up to the knuckle, they're all the way to the joint, and it covers like part of your palm is poking out the bottom. These appear to be gloves for a dwarf.
Aelin, can't you just make your hands that size?
I guess I could. I'm trying to shrink my hands.
Sure. Can you do that?
Why not?
That's like an alter
Why
self
not just
spell.
make your hands go away altogether?
Yeah, I think you'd have to actually change yourself to someone you've seen before.
You're right. I
If
would have to
your
change to.
hands
I would
are
have to
cold.
change my entire body. I'm pretty sure. So
Ow.
I
And
would
then the
change
rest of
it-
your clothes don't fit.
I would morph into a dwarf that I'd met in the past.
I mean, you just met
And-
one.
So you didn't
You
care
saw
about how I
them?
wanted to interact with your
Oh,
campaign, so
yeah,
I decided
right,
not
yeah.
to pay attention to that dwarf that I just met. Anyway,
Be a creepy old blind dwarf.
Could always be.
there
Hold
are
on.
any number of dwarfs that I met on the Sword
Yes.
Coast. I would just pick one that I'd met in my past and
Sure.
turn into him.
No
Somebody
problem.
recognizable.
We'll win.
And see
Yeah,
how
we'll
the
win.
gloves fit on my hand.
Yeah, they fit perfectly. It looks like they're gloves made for a dwarf.
You said they're fingerless though?
They are.
Well, that doesn't do me any fucking good. So I stow the gloves, change back into my elf form, and just pick the shit up with my hands.
So
You should have
how
turned
is,
into a dwarf with no circulation in
really
your fingers.
quick, how is Sri reacting to this, given that you never told him you were a shapeshifter?
You see Alien in front of you just shift into a dwarf without saying much at all.
It's just the
Clap.
like,
I look at him weirdly and then keep like chucking shitty pissy hay out the window.
as soon as you make eye contact, I give him one of these.
You want to help? I'm trying to clear the bed off so we have a place to sleep, and I just keep chucking pissy hay out the window.
Yeah, I don't mind. I just just putting my hands on it, like no holds barred.
Cool. There is no window, but there's a fireplace if you want to burn it.
Oh my god.
Please do
I
not
would take it
I
outside.
illusion
I would be
window.
taking it outside, but if that was the case, depending on how much there is, if I can't get the vast majority of it with one big handful, I would try and find something to carry it out with. Which
You
is
could
a big bed's
shapeshift
worth
into-
of
just
hay,
kidding.
so...
With enough effort, you guys are able to collect all this hay using the linen that's laying on top of it. You kind of bundle it up together. Each of you get an end of it, hammock style, carry it out through the great hall, out into the middle courtyard.
Don't worry, everybody. This isn't the body.
Let's go put it in the shitter.
Yeah, we could put
we're
it.
not allowed in the shitter, I'm pretty sure. That's where all these fancy people are hanging out.
That's the cistern. We can
yeah.
go to the latrine.
Cistern! Oh, got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Put it in the brother.
Yeah, yeah.
I try and take it over to the top left tower and say, yeah, we were told to bring this down into the cistern.
Oh,
Not
God.
understanding the difference between cistern and latrine.
Are you actually doing this?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Nope.
Or actually, before you tell me that number, they're gonna say, "Who told you to do that?"
Somebody from my group said that we should just chuck this into where the toilet happens, so that's where I'm trying to go.
The toilet. That's not here. That's. Why don't you take that out?
What?
Side.
Oh. Okay, man. All right. Whatever. And I turn around and start going outside.
Okay. Cool. You
Cool.
take it outside and you dump the pissy hay and you head back up to the room and you guys are in
No,
this.
I try and
Uh-huh.
find out where I can get some fresh hay.
You walk around and ask some guards. Give me a persuasion roll.
Who is? He's just doing this by himself, right? Maybe Shree's helping him.
Agrees with me.
I'm just along for the ride now after I shitter, I guess.
So I guess we're just in the room doing whatever. So okay.
Yeah, we'll get to you guys. Think of what you want to be doing, if anything.
16.
16. You go and ask, and they're like, "There's no hay." And a few of them pull out
Hay is for horses.
They pull out some hay from their own bed and give you like a couple handfuls. And
Aw, that's nice.
From asking a few of the people, they give you enough for like half a bed, essentially.
Well, while I'm asking around, I ask where they got their hay from for their beds. Then.
It was shipped in like 3 months ago.
Be right back.
Okay.
Let's go.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
If we get another shipment, we'll be sure and spread it out.
Yeah, that'd be great. We'd love to have a place to sleep comfortably. But appreciate it.
Anything?
Thanks.
No problem, brother. And
Tree
he
says, well, at least it'll be enough for the gnome.
That's true. And yeah, head upstairs.
Cool. While they're all walking around trying to take the hay every which way, what are you guys doing up in the room?
So Wilfred, you're a writer, right? You said that before.
Yes.
you happen to be the person that he was speaking about earlier that wrote a book about Asmodeus?
Oh no.
Well, would I know who Asmodeus is?
Asmodeus is the most famous. Yeah, you would know who he
Okay.
is. Yeah, he's the most
Okay.
famous
Super dupe.
god of the Nine Hells.
Hell God.
Well, have you ever written a book before?
I've written many books.
Oh, could you give me a few of the titles? Like, what kind of books?
Oh,
Desk lamp.
Mating Habits of the Titmouse.
That's historical.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was just a foray into.
It was a deep dive, if you will.
Oh, that was just for
I was just
fun.
trying to get my foot into the high life.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah, I guess there would be various histories of old dead civilizations.
Do you know much about demons and demon or devils and devil kind?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah, you being a
They're
historian.
awful creatures.
Huh. Yeah, interesting. Did you ever study infernal language, perhaps?
No.
Oh, okay. Just was curious. Not proficient in that. Okay. Well, that just was curious because he was talking about that earlier, and you seemed a little nervous when it was brought up.
Of course I'm nervous. They're gonna eat us.
The people here?
Yeah,
Oh,
Why would they eat us?
devil worshippers.
they're not worshiping a devil. They're worshiping this Levistus. Oh wait,
That's the demon
Levistus
god.
is.
Yeah, the god of the sixth level of hell.
Oh, I see. Oh well, okay,
They're gonna
that's fair.
eat us and torture us.
Well,
in
we'll
that
just have
order.
to be really careful and ensure that they don't do that, huh?
Well, I mean, they haven't done that to what's his name, the kid,
Correct. That's true.
Yeah, Billy,
Billy,
Is that his name?
the kid.
Billy the
Oh.
kid. Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yep.
All right.
I didn't want to have to explain it. It was just...
No, I mean, canonically, that's now his name for us because we don't know his name.
Warar.
Yeah, we do. I do know his name. It's Havar.
Far.
Alyan and Sri, you guys are walking in at this point.
Oh, welcome back.
I'm gonna show up with half a bed's worth of hay.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Drop it on the
Nice.
on the, what I assume is like a stone plinth that is slightly raised off the ground or something. I don't know.
Yep. Nailed
Oh
it.
yeah, and during this conversation, I'm unrolling my luxurious bedroll, full of
Bed
titmouse
stuff.
down.
Oh no. Is that a pleasing texture to you?
Oh wait, they don't have down. That's a mouse. I said titmouse. I was thinking tit, a bird.
You were thinking of the other book that you wrote, The Shedding Habits of the Titmouse.
Mhm.
That, while everyone's here, I had a question for you, Slagan.
Uh-huh.
Do you actually know these people, or are you just kind of getting your foot in the door?
I've never met these people before in my life. They seem pretty familiar with me, though.
That's strange.
Yeah,
Do
that
you
is
not
kinda weird.
remember your past, or is it just something?
No, I
around
remember
your
my past.
lineage?
I've just never met these people before.
Ah.
There seem to be a couple instances where they showed you their necklaces. Do you recognize that as anything in particular?
I mean, I have a similar one from a similar experience.
Oh,
And
Did
I'll
you- did
show
you
my
nearly-
little. Yeah,
Oh.
I nearly froze to death myself.
Did you hit your mom?
I did not hit my mom. my mom, interestingly, lives in the line of. Which is, I don't know, again, how you guys feel about Zardarok Sunblight?
In the world. I mean, going by what the old lady was saying, it sounds like he has an evil plan of some sort. So I don't see an issue with getting rid of him. That said, I'm curious why we in particular were tasked to take down this fellow. Seems kind of odd.
Well, they seem to trust me, and you guys by extension, to kind of follow along with this. But I mean, if this guy intends to come in and destroy the 10 towns, it may be within our interests to think about.
Oh, absolutely. I would like to keep 10 towns in good shape if possible. That's just...
Especially since we can't leave.
It's sudden. Yeah, absolutely.
I won't pretend to be somebody who's very familiar with the way religion works, but I am a little confused myself as to why what seems to be a demon god has interest in preventing the chaos of somebody taking over and destroying anything, really. I question the motives there, although I do agree with the actions of preventing mass murder taking place over a large swath of land. So...
I mean, from what I understand, the realm he oversees, icy. Maybe he has some. Oh, sorry. Shoot. I was saying the realm he oversees is kind of icy like this one, so it could be that this Icewind deal has a soft place in his heart or something like that. I don't really know.
His demonic heart. Makes sense. I mean, I guess I'll just have to take each situation as it comes and act in what I think is the right way, but I don't see any reason to not go along with the plan if we have information that leads us to believe that this person is going to take over the world. At the very least, we can try and find him and confront him about it.
Well, the Sunblights are kind of the only lead that I have to go on in relation to the Duragar that burned down my settlement where I came from. So, knowing what I know about Duragar, this guy, it seems like he's the real deal, up to no good. Regardless of the intentions of these other people, I think it's pretty important that we figure out how to stop them.
Who's
Oh,
Duragar?
that's right. I forgot that you said you were looking for the
The
Sunblight.
dwarf, angry dwarves.
Yeah, bad, ugly dwarves.
Well, it sounds
Also,
like
I want to assuage some concerns here too. I mean, Levistus, from what I understand, he's some kind of a devil, but I mean, he's saving people's lives out here in the cold, and obviously positioning himself against these Duragar who are very clearly, especially by Sri's account, trying to mess stuff up. So, not necessarily a bad thing.
I absolutely agree. I would question his
But
motives.
probably.
I mean, he might be playing some sort of game, a long game, to gather followers in order to enact some other plan. But I think for the time being, our interests align, and if we help him out a little bit, maybe it could help us down the line. Who knows? At the very least, we may be protecting 10 towns.
Well, Hethel said that there are Duragar nearby that we could alleviate this town of. So maybe that's a good first step in discovering more and perhaps doing a service to this area.
I think that would be good.
I would rather interview them and write a story about their civilization.
Yeah, who do the Duragar worship, Wilfred?
Well, obviously, they worship that mean son of a bitch named Duragar god.
Give me history or religion. Jesus, religion check. If you want.
8. Yocho.
8. You're not sure, but you would assume it's some god that is associated with the Underdark, but you're not sure which one.
I pick one of the ones that seem obvious, and I just Be like, well, of course it's this one.
Yeah, I
Of
mean,
course, it's Satan. Who's Satan?
I mean, Asmodeus is kind of like Satan for the Sword Coast, so you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Nope.
Right on. I believe you.
You should. Because I'm not lying.
My insight is very low. Okay.
You would call it the name of Deep Durera.
Durera. That just sounds like an evil, dark undergod.
Sounds like what they're named after.
Yeah.
Dureragard.
So, anything else you guys want to chat about before going unconscious?
Yeah, if they get their... Where do they get their hay shipped in from? Because if you can't leave...
You didn't ask.
What brand of
No,
hay
I'm
is this?
asking
Is this
you.
designer brand hay?
It is the only place where they can actually grow hay because nothing grows up here anymore.
Okay, good. So it is somewhere within Icewind Dale.
No.
They don't...
It's brought in from outside Icewind Dale, and the people who bring it in gets trapped.
It's chucked
Wow,
barely
that
over the
sucks.
edge,
So-
and then they take off.
really sucks.
They're like, good luck, better figure it out. They meet
So
some
they're
people
just
that are
like,
in
well,
Iceville,
the
right on
last
the edge.
15 ships disappeared.
Yeah.
We'll send another.
A farm.
I didn't even think about that crap. You guys are so out to trap Mr. Alexander, friend.
I can write the book. Do you go to sleep?
Yeah, I think we should just kind of check in for the night. Hopefully we can talk to Avarice tomorrow and find out what's really going on.
Let's have a slumber party.
You guys have the most
no,
Oh my
fantastic
gosh, we do
slumber
each other's
party.
nails.
You compare feet sizes,
Ooh.
dick sizes. It's a good
Oh.
time.
Oh.
Oh, well, sorry.
Isaac
Misread the
stays
room.
as far away from everyone as much as he possibly can, and sets up
Minor
as
image.
far away in the corner
Minor
as he
illusion.
Very good.
can. And
It can be 5 foot by 5 foot square.
I take like a fifth of the hay that was provided to us and use it as a pillow.
Sure. And you guys are comfortable enough. Again, the fire was roaring when you were first here, and you guys fall asleep pretty quickly after walking around here. You wake up to coals. So, yeah, you've all hit long rest a long time ago. You wake up to coals and the smell of food being cooked. You hear the clattering of plates. What would you guys like to do?
I love Vistus, I'm starving!
by the way, I made an elixir of flight overnight and some brew.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find any tieflings that we haven't met yet.
So you head downstairs to the Great Hall. If anyone wants to do anything else, just shout it out. But you guys will head downstairs where you see. I'm not going to move all the icons, but there's like 14 people here. They seem to be eating food. It's all people you recognize from the night before, but just now. Actually, it's still lit exactly the same because you're inside. So torchlight is lighting the area, and you guys just see other people you had met from the night before, kind of
Is
eating.
Havar there?
Yes. Yep. He's there eating next to Fel. Yeah. And everyone's
Is
kind of
there
there.
a seat next to them? An open seat?
Yeah, I'd say
Can we
there's
sit next to
probably
them?
2 spots at that table that y'all could squeeze into. There's another table where one of the guards that saw Alian and Sri bringing the hay where that trapdoor was kind of waves you over and just kind of gestures to in front of him. So Wilfred, you sit in front of Huar.
Well, after getting a plate of food, I would plop it down there and
Yep.
be like, try to deepen my voice. Hey, son!
He just goes,
What's your name?
name's Huar. What are you guys new or something?
Yeah, that came in last night. Name's Will.
Nice to meet
Will
you.
the Bold.
Nice to meet you, Will. I'm Huar, Mulfoon. This place is pretty cool, huh?
Oh yeah, super chill.
Yeah, pretty chill. Cool. You
What?
like poached trout or grilled trout?
Oh, grilled, of course. I'm a bad boy.
He puts up his fist for a fist bump.
I try to reach.
Yeah, he
I don't
reaches
reach that
over
far.
really far. He does 80%. It's like, cool. Think I'm gonna like you, Will.
What brings you here?
You know, I was
Tell me your life story as well.
I was out looking for some old man lost in a blizzard, and you know, I was freezing to death. I was lost. They let me out there to die, and Levistus saved me. You know, and Fel kind of reaches over and like gives him a tough pat on the back, and she's like, "Yeah, strong like all of us, yes." Like, yeah, just trying to find my way.
Those damn blizzards! I was out for 8 hours! I
You
can't believe I'm not dead!
you look at a bunch of people, kind of look at each other, and you see they're like, "Ooh." Pretty impressed by it. Well, you probably have the blood of Leviticus running through you.
I don't know about any blood, but
Alien and Sri, you guys are in front of this guy who was again in that tower. You took the hay, and it's like, how'd you sleep?
The guy that he instructed us to leave the cistern area.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It slept fine, thanks.
Good. I was talking to Caer-Dineval. He said we could free up the northeast northeast tower for you guys.
Tavern inside the castle.
Inside, yeah. We can free that up for you
Got it.
guys since there's so many of you in your party. So we've blocked that one off for you.
That's actually really cool.
Northeast, what do you
We
say?
appreciate
Thank you.
it. Thank
Yeah,
you very much.
northeast.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you see him stand up with an ale, and he says, "Cheers to the newcomers!" And you hear kind of like just like they kind of do it.
Yeah, us.
And then you hear one guy say, "Sit down!" And he's like, "Ah!" And they kind of razz each other and stuff. And yeah, well, you know, we got guard duty. Got to get back to our post. Keep an eye out.
What are you guys looking out for? I'm just curious. There's so many guards here.
Make sure that these town people don't try and turn on us, try and storm the castle. You know, a couple of them been trying to tell us to get out of here, but you know, we just kill a few of them.
Wow,
and
that's
leave their
some
body in
intense
some of the old
response.
abandoned houses, and you know, move on. They seem to get in line pretty quick. Haven't had to do that for some time.
It's a little excessive.
What's their problem with you guys operating out of this castle?
They want to use it for themselves. Levistus tells us that we need to fortify this area and to prepare. It's what we've been doing. Putting agents in all the 10 towns and killing who we need to kill, and you know, taking their money and accumulating power.
right. Yeah. Hail
Oh,
Vistus.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very good thing to do.
Better get.
It's a good way to get
better
power.
Yeah.
get back to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we like to go out and find the fishermen out in the boats and try and shoot arrows in the bottom of it so it fills with water. Let them freeze out there.
That's good.
That's the
That's a
best.
very
It's a slow
Oh.
death. That's
I'm
hilarious.
gonna have to
What a-
take that one from you. That's
What a-
perfect. I'll have to borrow that one
very
sometime.
funny.
Let you know how it goes.
Yeah, we've actually
Hail
gotten,
Levistus.
and you see the guy next to him kind of goes wide-eyed. He's like, "Yeah, that's how they got me. Sunk my boat. Levistus saved me.
Oh shit! These guys killed you, and then
Fate.
Hey, you gotta take what you can get out here in Icewind, and when you're given a second chance, you take it.
I
Here,
suppose
here.
that's true.
And I lift my drink.
Yeah. Better to be on the stronger side of everything than fall prey to a little bit of water.
So does Levistus tell you guys to kill people? I haven't been told to kill anybody yet.
No. I mean, Cardroth tells us he, hears things and commands us.
Oh, Cardroth.
Yeah, he's the one who tells us to carry these things. I mean, Levistus speaks to us whenever we are first saved, but after that, we're just told to follow orders. So we do. We're all hoping that the guy that was originally talked to you kind of jumps back in. We're hoping that Avarice is gonna take things over soon, because I don't know, some of us aren't exactly happy with how
The way that Levistus is handling things.
Well, we're just hoping whenever Vistus is here, things seem to be running more smoothly and less brunt. Kadroth likes to do things with an iron fist, and I suppose Levistus is just using them through what their skills are the best, but I don't know.
And
Yeah, speaking of Avarice, has she been around?
No, she's as far as I know, she's still underneath. Her gargoyles came out though. They're on top of the towers.
Oh, she has gargoyles? Are they creatures that she summoned or created?
I don't know. We haven't really talked to her. She's only been here for, I don't know, a few weeks.
So she's only been here for a few weeks, but already a few of you guys are talking about how nice it would be for her to take over instead of this Cardroth guy that you've been following.
Yeah, well, Levistus did reach out to us saying that when the time comes to follow Avarice, and she'll take us in the new direction. So,
Does Cardroth know this as well?
And you see them kind of look at each other, and a few of them kind of put their head down. And the guy just speaks back and was like, we don't really know. Seems odd that he wouldn't have, brought it to our attention. I know they don't get along very well. Avarice just sits down in the cistern, studying her books, sends out her creatures to gather information.
It seems like this Cardroth guy's a pretty big go-getter, and he's a doer, not a sayer. So if he was aware of, this, don't you think that maybe he'd already be trying to intervene on his own behalf, maybe taking it up with Avarice?
I don't know.
Forcefully.
Can I look around? Is Cardroth in the room here?
Give me a perception check. Wouldn't be terribly hard to see him, but
Yeah, 17.
he does not appear to be in the room.
Where does Cardroth eat, by the way? Does he have his own room where he gets personalized meals or something?
Children.
He stays in his quarters pretty often. Or he stays in the office pretty much all day. He does have his own room where his cat is. And whenever that is said, you guys see the young boy that's kind of tending to everyone that was in this room. What was his name? Mare. And he goes, "Oh crap!" and he runs up the stairs. And you see the guys go, I hope Cardroth doesn't find out that he's not been fed yet and be upset. Another guy kind of chimes in and says, "Nah, he's been in the office all morning. He should be fine."
Does he get upset if his cat doesn't eat, I take it?
Yeah, Cardroth is pretty rough on Mare. He was a starving kid in Bryn Shander on the streets. Parents died, frostbite. And Cardroth was found him, and it's kind of a fucked up relationship, really. But he brought him here, and he's been a helping hand to all of us. We try and treat him nice, but Cardroth.
Yeah, seems like most of you guys are pretty good to each other.
Well, you gotta take care of the ones that have your back. When you're out there, slaughtering a trade wagon, going from city to city, you want to be sure your buddies are, ready to jump in.
You're here.
You see like 2 or 3 of the guards during this conversation get up, grab their gear off the wall, head out into the cold, and head back to their towers. Just as the food progresses.
Can I take a few people off? Were we able to find a quiet corner out of earshot?
Like guards?
Yeah, just no, I wanted to try to kind of motion to our party and just have a huddle.
In this room, it'd be extremely difficult.
Well, then.
I mean, sure. Yeah. You're easily able to find an area. That's fine. Yeah.
Maybe I should interrupt that.
I don't make it too complicated.
To Havar, I would be continuing my conversation, being like,
Mm-hmm.
"So it's pretty cool here, but boy, I sure do miss home, don't you? I bet my mom's worried sick.
My mom's worse.
My mommy.
I sure miss hitting her."
My mom's the worst. Since I've been out here, I've been able to kill people and do the work for Levistus, and all she wanted me to do is chores and work with her.
Oh yeah, responsibility, that sucks.
It's the worst. But here, it's not responsibility, it's joy.
It's gonna turn into a donkey. Get eaten by a whale.
The deep cut.
What a little shit.
Boy.
I get to murder people. Whoa,
I'm out here
okay.
Killing and doing drugs.
I bend him over my knee and I spank him. And I say, "Go back to
Bad
your
boy.
mother."
Right in front of everyone else.
It's just it's like me facing into the corner and his face out to the rest of the group. And just... I do not in game spank this.
Cool.
Yeah, doing bad stuff is cool, but boy, it sure is hard living.
Yeah,
I miss the comforts of home. All those stupid chores and responsibilities, but boy, they made my life easy.
He says, well, yeah, I mean, I still have some of those here. We've got to be sure the we can take what we need from the traveling carts and salesmen and do the bidding of Levistus.
Wow, yeah, you're right. It's like the same shit here as it was there.
Except you don't really know them very well.
Except people are trying to kill you back.
That's the fun.
Yeah, fun.
Slagan, you're able to grab pretty much anyone but Wilfred as he's kind of engaging with this kid.
This shithead.
Yeah, so
What,
if we're having a
who's
little
grabbing us?
huddle. I was just kind of motioning, come over here.
I would go
Not-
over. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Like
hide
you
it
said.
at all, just being obvious.
What's up? It's like
So, forgive me if this seems obvious, but that Hethel lady told us that we're supposed to kill Ardroth.
right. I'm not so sure if we want to help these people after all.
It seems like they're doing a lot of this under his instruction.
Can't confirm.
That's true. And maybe a lot of just what he's saying, I suppose. We don't know much about this Avarice fellow, but I guess taking one cultist away won't be a bad thing.
The fortune teller said it was basically our job. Like, if I had to be completely honest, I feel like this guy is running these people in the direction. And that's what... I mean, I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet, but I think maybe Avarice is here to kind of course correct on.
That would be nice. If that's the case, then I would certainly support that endeavor.
I wonder if they're keeping her captive. Or Caer-Dineval is in his own way.
It's possible, but they allow her gargoyles out. Unless she's just... they're acting as if she's not, or something.
To do.
She might be keeping herself in isolation to keep herself away from Caer-Dineval. But either way, I agree. I mean, I don't know the best way to tackle it, though, without upsetting folks. If we could maybe talk to Avarice at some point, that would be nice. Otherwise, I'm not sure how I feel about assassinating him just out of nowhere.
If half of what these people are saying is true, then he's been causing some shit.
That's true. Well, what do you think, DJ and Shri?
What?
Alien and Shri. There we go. Alien Shri.
DJ?
I was like, wait, I said
Nailed
something
it.
wrong.
DJ Shri.
Nailed it.
Hey, Shri.
Yeah, once we have enough information, it always seems like the most direct path for me is the one that I tend to go down, which is just to approach the person in question with the accusations and see what they have to say. And that does end up resulting in a lot of like immediate battles right then, but that's just kind of
That's
the way it
'cause
goes.
Usually our instincts are true, and the people we talk to are shit people.
Exactly. But, I agree with not just attacking somebody and assassinating them out of the blue, unless we get some real damning evidence right off the bat, but confronting him with it seems like not a bad way to go.
Yeah.
What's the evidence in this case? I mean, he's telling them to do these things, but they are doing it of their own free will. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're absolutely right. That's what I mean to say though, is like yeah, that's a good point. No, that's a good point. Like, it's not like there are a lot of people putting up a fight. People think that they are being told this by this god. So, confronting him isn't really going to accomplish much because he's just going to say that he's being told to do it by the god. And
Right.
Unless we have some connection to that god, who are we to refute that? There's no proof one way or another. So that's tough. That's a doozy.
I will say, I don't really know what this was, but when we were talking to the old lady, her eyes went shimmery blue for a second, and I heard that I should follow her instructions. I kind of get the impression that this is the right thing to do.
Yeah, no, if that's the case, then I imagine that he would agree with this then. Still would be nice to talk to Avarice first, though.
I've been trying to for a day and a half.
You guys got
Half a
there
day.
at night? Like maybe
Half a day.
a fifth of a day.
Fifth of a day.
Fifth of a day.
Well,
Approximately 20% of the last day.
Approximately.
I figure while we're here, we're kind of at his mercy regardless. If we, go outright and attack him and do what we feel like was compelled to do right, then we have no guarantee that these people are going to tolerate that. I know they don't seem like this man's biggest fans, but surely some people here must be on his side, or else he still wouldn't be in a position of power.
Right.
On the other hand, if we also come at him with accusations, we're still at his mercy.
So we need someone to back us up, essentially. We would need to talk to Avarice.
We could try to talk to Avarice's gargoyles and see if she can communicate through them, or if If they can take a message back to her, if they came out, then they can go back in. Even if we could just like write her, send back with the gargoyles.
Is there anybody? Look around to make sure that there's nobody actually listening to our conversation.
Give me a perception check.
What are they trying to say?
If there is, we have to kill them.
That's a nat 20 plus my
Nice.
perception bonus.
It does appear that there are two individuals that seem to not be engaging in conversation. That's just kind of rubbing the side of their head as their kind of ears listed towards you as they're kind of aimlessly like looking around.
I stare at them.
They're like looking away. They're like looking in this direction, and you guys are this way. They're not even looking at you. They're just like.
Okay. Well, I look back to the rest of the group, and I go for a second, and then I look at them because if you're trying to listen in on a conversation and you hear nothing happening,
Silence,
eventually you're gonna look and see, and I'm just gonna stare at them hard until one of them looks.
Yeah. They after a brief pause, they look over to you. They're like. They just like stare at you.
I raise an eyebrow slowly.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I just, it sounded like you were, trying to contribute to our conversation. I was just waiting for you to. You want to come on over?
Nope.
Okay. Are you done? Do you have guard duty to get to or something? It seems
Nope.
like your plate's empty there. Oh, okay. What do you do around here?
Guard.
Guard. Okay.
Yep.
Is your day off?
What's your full name?
Yeah. He just.
His name is yeah.
He begins ignoring you and just has some bread and just is like slowly tearing it, looking at the guy across from him.
Yeah, I don't think I'd let that one go. Honestly, I get a bit in between my teeth and I really fucking go after it. So I might actually go sit down next to them at the table. Do I have any food left from the plate that I left whenever Slagan called me over?
Probably, yeah. He called you
Okay.
semi-abruptly, so yeah, I'd say so.
I'll go grab my plate and sit down next to them.
Okay, you guys see Alyan after having this brief spat walk over. What are you guys doing?
Is there
I
anybody
nod
else?
approvingly.
Yeah, there's like, I don't know, like 6 guards.
Has anybody else kind of taken notice after he started to raise his voice and is now getting up and joining them? And...
I would
Was
say
this awkward?
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah,
Pretty small room.
the room's. I mean, there's still a few people talking. There's probably 3 people kind of still engaging in conversation. That's like on the far other side of the room, but the most nearby other people are just kind of like looking and just kind of waiting to see what Alyan does.
When we huddled, though, we were pretty confident that we were out of earshot.
You were pretty confident, yeah. Alyan, you sit down next to this guy.
Yeah, I take a bite of my fish.
Okay.
And start chewing it slowly. Look around, look up at one of them, give a little nod.
He like very awkwardly like, The guy's like, did you need something?
I'm just finishing my breakfast.
Okay.
Yep.
You both awkwardly eat for the next 5 minutes.
No, I don't let it go that long.
Okay.
I
I mean, he's just tearing this bread apart very like small pieces and eating it.
Very okay. Yeah. After taking a couple more bites, and if he doesn't say anything beyond that, how would I go about this?
So were we informed that so this room directly west of the main dining hall is Kardroff's room, correct?
That is an office. You're not
Or an
exactly
office.
sure what's in it,
But
but
we assume-
you assume it's
But
an
we
office.
assume that's where Kardroff is.
Yeah.
Okay. I think while he's down here having this conversation, I think I might just kind of stand like between them and that door, so that if they were to, like, they can't just like get up and go into the doorway or anything.
So in front of that
Not
door
not
is.
sitting there crossing my arms, like doing that like the guard, but I'm just on that side. So.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so after a few beats of this, you finish your bite, DJ, and
Yeah. I go. What are you guys' names? Just curious.
he says, Fred, this is Jim.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys. I'm what's my name? Alien.
He says, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah. I'm pretty excited to be hanging out. Pretty awesome to be a new indoctrinee of Levistus.
And he puts his elbow down, puts his chin on his hand. He says, so how'd you come about knowing Levistus?
Yeah, I actually have never spoken to Levistus myself at all. Yeah, I'm just with these guys, and one of them happened to have had their life saved by Levistus. Thank Levistus, right?
Yeah.
And I had a conversation with him on the road, and I've never been a religious guy, but something just spoke to me when he started talking to me about how his life was saved by Levistus. It was great. It seemed like he had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like get to kill people, and talking to his other guard over there, and
So
shot a hole in this guy's boat. It was freaking hilarious.
You see the guy across the way just kind of starts laughing, and this guy next to you is like,
These guys are fucking sadistic.
yeah. So like, are you guys going to be doing some raids with us, or?
Yeah.
What?
When I didn't realize you guys went out raiding. Like when's the next raid planned?
I don't know.
Thursday nights, right?
Cardroth, yeah. Cardroth announces whenever he gets information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. You gotta have a lead first.
Yeah.
So when's the last time? Like, is it pretty frequent that it happens though? Like, people travel through the area. Do you go out pretty far?
Well, we don't want to bring too much attention, so wait for a good opportunity. Maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Kill a
that
few
makes sense.
people. We'll leave their bodies out there, and Yeti got them, or polar bears. It's fucking crazy up here. So
Yeah, man. People will believe anything too. They're fucking idiots.
yeah, idiots.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, cool, guys. Yeah. Well, enjoy the rest of your breakfast, Fred. Sorry, what was your name again?
Jim.
Jim. It was a pleasure to meet both of you guys.
Hey, you too, Alien. Give me a deception check.
For that entire conversation.
Yeah, I didn't want to make you roll over and over and over. I'll just let you roll it into one.
All right.
Passive deception.
Well, I'm pretty sure I am actually pretty great at it. Yeah, dirty 20.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, he seems pretty satisfied with the conversation. When you get up and leave, he and Jim both kind of nod and get up and walk out.
Never had a conversation that started so aggressively go in the complete
wow.
Yeah,
opposite
that was
direction.
freaking smooth.
It seems like once you kind of delved into the we're gonna absolutely kill innocent people. They thought you were pretty
Pretty alright
Wow.
guy.
You're cool.
Guys.
Oh wait,
Hey.
we have similar interests. You like
I do
killing
crime
people
too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I like putting people on edge that I meet with, so that they but then making them friendly with me, so that they might do me a favor and think I'm friendly, but they never think I'm like too friendly. They don't know what to expect from me.
Smart.
Like keeping them on edge.
Exactly.
Cool. So
Perfect. It's perfect.
that happened. Wilfred, what about anything else you'd like to converse with this young man?
About time. The old dusty trail. Maybe go hit my sister.
He kind of gives you a weird look at that. Let me roll an insight, actually.
My sister sounds really weird.
Well, the hitting and the home and chores are okay. Roll me a deception or
Boy, I miss my home.
You
I
can
really wish I could go there right now.
Deception or performance, because you're being a bit performative and you're not lying necessarily. Persuasion, deception, or performance. I'll let you pick.
Well, they're all the same.
Cool.
16.
Let me see what his bonus is, because that's gonna make or break this. What
Oh
is-
boy.
What is insight?
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom. Where are you at? Where are you at, boy?
He can't be wise.
You should
No
have done
way
that.
that he has
What'd you
any.
get?
He's 16.
Roll again.
Oh boy. Oh fuck. 8.
Okay.
No.
He looks at you and you say, "Go ahead, my sister." He just kind of like laughs, shakes his head, and gets up and walks out. He rolled a nat 1.
Nice.
Oh, what a little shit.
You guys essentially have the room. The last few people kind of get up and leave, except for Fob, who is against the door.
Well, gentlemen, I've finished my breakfast. We should probably go take stock in our room there, and we can continue our conversation there.
Yeah, good idea.
I don't see
Away.
any harm to risking perception checks by enemies.
Cool. You guys make it back up to the room where your, backpacks and whatnot are. Everything is there. You collect it. Do you guys want to move to the northeast tower?
Oh, I forgot. We're moving rooms.
I hope they
Uh,
boarded up the
Own
holes.
place here.
Yeah, we'll go to grab our stuff, and we could talk in there while we're grabbing our stuff before we move over there.
Sure.
Or something.
Yeah. So you guys are in the room. You shut the door. No one seems to have followed you in the hallway, or even up the
Yeah.
stairs.
So
Nice.
what's the plan? Are we gonna? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That Navarre is a little shit.
I mean, maybe
what's
this is
that?
one of those life lesson things.
Yeah, we should put him in his place. He's acting all big and bad, and he likes murdering people. It's just weird.
Everybody kind of likes murdering people here. I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of strange for a teenager to be so into murder.
Yeah, he's obsessed. Little freak.
I am almost curious. Well, it doesn't seem to have an effect on Slagan. I was gonna say I was curious if the necklace that they used had some influence over them, but it doesn't affect Slagan. I don't see how that would be.
I mean, I
Yeah,
have
you know-
aggressive feelings, but I don't go out of my way to kill anybody.
Right.
It is does kind of strike me as odd that yeah, I don't know. There's this weird disconnect that there seems to be a lot of information flowing in from this one person. What's his name? Sorry.
Hardcroft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know enough about this religion to feel confident that this isn't just an impact of this religion and what draws people to it, or if it's something other than.
Isaac, give me an intelligence roll.
Okay. Why do I roll so low today, man? 13.
So thinking about the kind of stories that people have and putting together what's happened with Huarwar, you feel that the necklace not only everyone seems to get it whenever they are saved, and something about it seems to innately change them when they receive it. Some people talk about in that breakfast, some people would have, mentioned like, oh, I used to do this before I died, and now it's like there's a hard left turn.
I see. Okay. So these necklaces, I think that they have something to do with this then. Seems kind of odd.
No, that's bullshit.
Well, Slackens may be a different case. You said that yours is not for Levictus, it's for perhaps some other god, or?
No, this is for Levistus, for sure.
Oh, I see. Were you doing the same kind of thing before you received it, or?
No, I was in, shipping. I sailed for a while. But, not, out here murdering people.
Right. Well, is he what brought you here in the first place then?
No, I actually didn't have any idea any of these people are out here.
Huh. How odd.
Did you hit your mom?
I haven't seen my mom in decades, and when I did, I definitely didn't hit her. She probably
you
would have
hit
ripped my
her
arms
if you
off.
She was
saw
a
her
nice
today?
lady.
Yeah. No, I
Giant lady.
definitely would not hit her. She is a Goliath of
She's a what? It cut out.
a Goliath of a woman.
Oh.
He would have been ruined.
Yeah, I wasn't exaggerating when I arms out.
So you just wouldn't hit her because you're afraid.
Well, listen, growing up on the spine of the world wasn't easy either, but I'm not gonna go around killing people unnecessarily.
Arthur
Maybe his
boy.
necklace is
Absolutely.
broken.
It could just be. No, that
Think-
doesn't make any sense.
Does it give you dark thoughts?
I
Eve.
mean, I don't
Urges.
feel any different than I did before.
I think it leads to the fact that these, necklaces and behavior probably are a lot more linked to this Kardoff guy than they are to Levistus.
Certainly possible. Still,
Yeah,
it
maybe he's corrupting them.
doesn't make sense though, because they seem to be turning against him. Why would the corruption that he's inflicting upon them be so weak as to have them want him to be overthrown?
He's a little bitch.
I don't disagree with you there.